Okay, so I've completed my first hibiscus flower, which I've popped onto one of my panels for my etta pouch. What I'm going to do is just cut away any of the excess faux leather from behind, because we don't want that getting into the seam allowance in the centre there. So I'm just roughly trimming it off so that it's gone. That's just trimmed around the outside. I'm not going too close, but it's just taking away any excess. Now those bits that we cut out, so the pieces that we cut out from our main panel, what I've done with those is I have attached them in exactly the same fashion to a piece of faux leather that I've coloured in the same way as I did with the hibiscus. And then I've literally just cut a square of faux leather and coloured it, and then I've appliqued those bits that I cut out onto that square, and then I've trimmed around the outside. I've done that freehand. I haven't measured. It's approximately 1/4 inch there or thereabouts. Again, I've tied off the threads, and I've actually tied them all in one knot on the back of that to keep them all nice and secure. Now my second side, I was doing this with literally with scraps of faux leather, so I don't have masses and masses of this one, this brownie coloured one. I would have used that otherwise. I'd have put this on that, on a brown, but I haven't got enough brown. So I'm going with a cream, and you can position them wherever you want to, really. I mean, you can, if you lay them side by side, you know that there's going to be a join down the centre, and you can either lay it symmetrically. If you want to use your template that you've got, then you can do, to kind of make sure that it's positioned exactly the same as it was on the other side, so you know that it's the right height, so you know that that template sits 1 inch from the top and on that central seam, so that's pretty much in the same place. And you can either use a little bit of glue stick or your spray adhesive and spray that on, and then you're going to have a sort of a symmetry to it. If you wanted to put this one on the other panel on the other side, so you've got one on the front, one on the back. If you want to use this on a second etta pouch, it's very, very much your call. It's just a way of not wasting those bits that you've cut out. So, you know, I hate to see waste, and if you've spent that time cutting that out, then it seems such a shame to waste it. So there's an idea for an additional thing to do on this same pouch, or on a different pouch, or anywhere else you want to do it, and just kind of mix and match to make a second design on the same pouch. You could even kind of add it to the one that you've already got, so something like that. Over the other side, so you've got one on the back and one on the front, wherever you want, really. So I'm not gonna show you me sewing that on, but all I'm going to do is put a little bit of spray glue on it, and then I'm going to stitch very carefully around the outside edge of this sort of backing part. So I've actually appliqued this to a separate piece of fabric. If you wanted to, you wouldn't need to do that. You could just applique directly onto the other side. So position it, glue it, and applique on. I just put it on the coloured background because it matches the one that I've already done. So it's absolutely your call. I'm giving you ideas, but you do what you want with it once you've got it. So, you know, this is your chance to have a little play, be creative, and create your very own version of the etta pouch. So that looks pretty cool if you had it on one on either side. Up to you. So that's just another idea, and I will come back to you with the next version, next decorative idea that I've got. So that's me for now.